Hey folks, it's Cutworm. Let me try this phone video. We're working on today and always is this white Mustang. It's an old antique. And I bought it. It needed a transmission. So I rebuilt the transmission. Yay. Okay, it shifts. Shifts all 16 gears. And when you start it up now, it's got a jiggle. I don't remember if it had a jiggle before or not. But I just got through checking the scum pressing, and it's got over 200 on every cylinder. But that's bad. I mean, good, but bad, because it still jiggles. Here is the modicum of the spark plugs. Focus. Now see, I put these in there new. And they ain't got any miles on them because I've just sit here and tried to find where the jiggle was. But this is my new plugs. What happened to my new plugs? Something's definitely not good. Okay. It doesn't smoke. The car doesn't smoke either smoke. Blue, white, green, red. But it jiggles. I mean, it'll shake the steering wheel. Something ain't kosher. And I've got another one of these outside that don't jiggle. So instead of changing out the whole jiggle, I changed out this. I changed out that. I changed out this whole smear, all these things that are in this. And it had a check engine light on before I done all this junk. So I went and got my Scanner 3000 and plugged it in to the outfit. It's just a real nice car. Just needs to be cleaned up a little. And I'm sure some little grandchild would love it. Anyway, inside, check engine light was on. And I hooked it up to, well, that son of a gun's hung behind the seat. Anyway, the Scanner 5000, throw it away. And it said, well, I'll be darned. It's always something. There, now I get my leg in here. It said the gas cap was goofed up. Kind of, you know, the way it says. So I fixed it. And while I was at the gas tank, I removed the whole smear, set it on the ground, and put a new fuel pump in it. And a new fuel filter. Crammed it back together, started it up, no check engine light. Yay! All that for a loose gas cap. Actually, the gas cap come apart. And they were just part of it in there. So I went and borrowed permanently one out of one of these other cars I got out here. And no check engine light, no nothing. And I mean, it jiggles. I can't jiggle it hard enough to show you, but it still jiggles after all that stuff. So it's got, and I put new exhaust under it. And I put me some 4 brand new oxygen sensors in it. And it registered them, I guess, because it doesn't have no check engine light. And put all that stuff on it. Fire her up. It's a her. and still jiggle. It jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. So, and I did the, come on, get out. Okay, this is my toolbox. But I did get a lower from Marketplace. So I've got to pad the drawers and put my tools in it. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 toolboxes on in the other little garage thing. But I want one in here too. But getting back to the Mustang, after I done all that, of course, I put new plugs in it, and I old motored the wires and everything. And when it was running, before I did all that mess, I pulled, pull the spark plug, pull the wire and see if it changes the engine. No, they're all firing fine. And good electricity, because I got zapped a few times, but, I actually like being zapped, kind of. Why I did a compression check after I know the cylinders were all firing, I'm just trying to go down the book to figure out what this is. I'm grasping at straws, and I've done every vacuum hose on it to delete, added, subtracted vacuum, everything. And I'm just at my wit's end, which is not very much. And here's some of the aftermath. Done the oil change, and then fixed a few gaskets underneath. And just a bunch of hooey, actually. I got the oldest compression tester on the planet. It'll even check on flatheads. However, here it sits. And I'm really tired. I'm tired anyway, but I don't know what to do. I never did know what to do, but I did it. Did what I was thought was doing, all them doohickeys and wanky-dankies. And now without a problem code I can read, it doesn't give me any direction. So, since I've got another car, the same mirror, the same engine, the same everything, all I know is to do is to jerk the computer out of it. Processor, computer, whatever you want to call it, it's up in there, bless you. And here's the one out of the old one. Look how good it is. And change that out. Of course, when you change that out, they say you need to change out the key reader thing, the PAS crap, and use the other key, the key being this, taped up monstrosity, but it starts and runs the other car. So, I guess that's what I'm going to do, is change the computer. Unless one of y'all got any smart, good, brilliant ideas besides push it out back and make a fire out of it. Which I've never done that on any car. Never gotten like that. But my daddy did, and that's why I don't do it. Put a transmission mount in it, and all the stuff underneath, brand new, and spent several dollars on the little girl. Pretty. I like white. Closes like a Cadillac. So I'm gonna get off here and put the plug back in it and the wires. That'll be constructive. Been in the house for a week, looking out the window like a little frog, since it's been below zeros and snow zeros. I still got snow on the outside of building here. But you know, proof of life. That's proof of life. I'm here. Most of me anyway. I'm shaking. Sorry. How's this work? Okay. Yeah, so much for the phone. I'll tell you that I love you. And take care, don't despair. My wormism of the day is when you're measuring something or dipping something out or pouring something or shoveling something, and somebody complains about the amount, more or less, you always say, any is still some. So I did that to my cancer doctors. I said, did you really get rid of all that cancer that I had? I said, you know, any is still some. So they sent me to a psychologist. I don't know. Anyway, one of them, yeah. Okay, sorry not you. Bye. See, I'll shut this off. It's a phone. What do you do, call somebody?